So guys, today we're here in the Intisuyu Peru Hunting Reserve, and our goal today is to continue looking for diamonds and rares of the new species. We are gonna be focusing mainly on the capybaras and the tapirs this time, because on the last video I focused mainly on the vicuñas and the tarucas. So this time we're gonna be targeting the species that inhabit the jungle, mainly. So we're gonna start the hunt by hunting some tapirs during the tapir feed time. You know, one of the best things about the tapirs is that even though they don't have a drink time, they tend to feed very close to the water, almost as if they were feeding. So the fact they don't have a drink time is still unfortunate, but it doesn't really make a huge difference. Here we have this lake, there may be a tapir right here, maybe more. There's actually one over there, I can see it. Look, it is feeding in the water. Level 6. Unfortunately the tapir just got spooked by the puma and now it is swimming towards us. It is actually swimming directly towards us, which is very unfortunate for her. Let's shoot it right here. Very easy kill. I think it was a hard shot. She died on the spot. And as you could see as well, the ocelots drink from 300 to 600 in the morning, which is also the tapir feed time. Or one of the tapir feed times, I don't know the others. We are just gonna claim this guy. Nice tapir, 127.57, 126 is the gold score, and 144 is the diamond score. Hopefully we'll manage to find a level 9 today. I would love to get a trophy tapir. There's another tapir that is a male, and apparently it is just a common. It is getting stuck right there. Look. I will say, animals tend to get stuck very often on these jungles. And it is understandable because the amount of vegetation is very realistic. It definitely looks like a jungle. This is just a level 3. Brown gray fur type, 104.76. And surprisingly we actually hit him on the second shot. Let's continue hunting tapirs. So far we have only managed to get a gold and a silver. Hold up, there's something here. Is that a capybara? Or was that a tapir? Not sure of what it was, but it was something running very fast, and there are more. Maybe capybaras. Man, it is unfortunate we couldn't spot them, but they may be there. It was actually capybaras, and unfortunately they ran directly towards the water, so they are currently hiding, but they are probably gonna resurface very soon, so let's just wait. There's one. Warning call. He's inside the water. Maybe he wasn't even hiding, maybe he was feeding, because there's a feed zone right there. Hold up, that is a level 3 female? There's also level 2, and they are actually feeding? That's interesting. There's one fleeing. Yeah, the wind is terrible, that's why it fled. This spot right here is better, the wind isn't as terrible. We're gonna wait for the rest to resurface because I wanna spot the entire group. I don't wanna miss any diamond potential capybara or anything like that. Well, from what I'm seeing here, I would say it is safe to say there isn't anything special on this group. They are all level 3s and level 2s. So we're simply gonna try to drop as many as possible. Hopefully 3. That's 1, 2, maybe not a good hit. And that wasn't a good hit neither. Damn. Not even sure if he's gonna die, but we can be sure the first shot on that male was at least good. The second one, however, probably not. So we actually ended up killing 3 capybaras, the last 2 actually ended up dying. Here's the first one, 49.43, just a level 2, nice all along. And here we have the other 2, which unfortunately we pushed. 53.12, nice female, almost a brain shot. And this one is a dark brown, 50.66. Nice fur type, eh? Just a common, but I love how it looks. Ooh, there are more. Look, there is a different zone. Level 3, couple level 3s, there's also a level 4, 52 to 61 estimate. And another level 4 right there. Alright, I know the max estimate for the capybaras is 61 to 70 kilos. So none of them is truly big, unfortunately. But we're still gonna target the level 4s. Why not? That one is 100 meters out, and the other is roughly at the same distance, right there. Not sure if we're gonna be able to drop them both, because we'll have to go for a brain shot. But let's try. Here we have the Malmar 7mm. That wasn't a brain shot, unfortunately. Are you kidding me? Man, it is unfortunate we missed the brain. They are still there. Look. She still died, but I wanna try on the second level 4. There she is actually. She just resurfaced. Very quickly. So let's try once again. Same distance pretty much. And that was actually brain shot, finally. About time for some accuracy. First level 4 right here. 60.47, the diamond score is 66.5. She wasn't too far from being a max estimate. And look at how close we were from hitting the brain shot. It is very small target. Now, as for the second, 59.18, we actually hit the brain on this one. Barely though. But yeah, these two level 4s were nice, but we are still far from getting our first trophy capybara. We're gonna need something bigger. Tapir. Level 4. And a mythical, hold up! Ooh. 130 to 142 estimate. Next to a level 6 ocelot. She's alarmed? I think I'm gonna shoot it right here because I feel it's about to spook because of the wind. That was a hard shot. Where's the second? The level 4 is flying. We hit it. We hit him twice and he's going down. Not too bad, guys. Nice accuracy right there. This is only the second max weight estimate tapir I've seen so far. As you can see, they go up to 300 kilograms, they get very heavy. And as for the 4 type on this one, it is a brown gray. 142.27, damn! She scored exactly at the top of the estimate, and she was incredibly close from being a diamond. 144 is a diamond score. 282.76 kilos. No way, guys. We were very close from getting our first diamond tapir. I wonder if perhaps they're able to make her a level 8. I would say it's possible. Now, here we have the male. Just a level 4, but it's nice to see. 115.16. Brown 4 type. They have multiple different 4 types. I love them. After the capybaras, the tapirs are my favorite species here in Peru. No doubt. Is that another tapir? I think it was. I saw it for a second. There is an ocelot, it is getting stuck. But there was something behind that tree, which I'm pretty sure was way bigger than the ocelot. Yep, warning call, it is a tapir. He's actually behind the tree. Right there. Let's get ready. He's really struggling to move through that area. And that was most likely hard shot. Beautiful hit. Here we have it. Also a brown 4 type, 113.51. We are finding a lot of tapirs close to the water. Look, pretty sure there is also a tapir. It is. Level 2. Damn, that one is a baby. 180 to 210 kilograms. Yeah, that is the smallest tapir I've seen so far. Very simple kill right here. Should be double long. It was. But yeah, essentially, if you wanna have a very good chance of finding plenty of these tapirs, just set the time to early morning and look around the water. That is the key. It doesn't matter if they don't have a drink dam, they are still gonna feed very close to the water. Look at all these feed zones. And pretty much the same thing applies for the capybaras. They don't have a drink dam, but they feed in the water, as you can see. Look at this crop. Ooh, hold up. 61 to 70 kilograms, that is a max estimate. Only level 4 though. Damn. 59 to 66 trophy estimate, could that be diamond? I have no idea, but we're gonna kill it. Before she goes into the water, preferably. We couldn't shoot the third one because I didn't reload before, but we killed 2. Here we have the first one, which is a level 3, 54.93. So this one is the big one. Let's see a score. 66.17. Exactly at the top of the estimate, and the diamond score is 66.5. Are you kidding me? She was very close, just as a tapir. So now we've been incredibly close from getting a diamond tapir and a capybara. Can't really complain, guys. Finally a solid capybara, but we're gonna have to find a level 5 most likely in order to get our first diamond. Although if we happen to find a rare, that would be even better in my opinion. Hold up a second, that is a monster. And he's aggressive. Look at the estimate of that guy. It is a mythical, max weight estimate, potentially diamond, who knows? We got a barrel. We hit him twice. On the lungs, perfect. Maybe I got a bit too excited for just a mythical, but it is actually the biggest cayman we've seen so far. So that is a very good reason to be excited. 447.14. Far from diamond, but look at how nice it looks. Dark green skin. They look amazing. Are those capybaras? Yep. Oh, there are more right here. Hold up. We probably spooked a couple. There's another max estimate. Eyes hide for a second. It is right there. 67 top trophy estimate. That is promising. That group seems to be even bigger. Nothing remarkable on it though. So we're gonna wait a bit right here because we spooked a couple and I wanna see if they are big. There's one running this way. What was it? Was it big maybe? I don't know, but it is heading directly towards the coast, so that is unfortunate. Maybe the others will do the same. Yeah, I think they are, look. There is a level 2 we missed. Hopefully the level 4 will do the same. They are coming this way. Time to use the frost. There is a level 3. I wanna see the level 4. That's a level 2. We hit him, not great though. There is also level 2. Not a great hit neither. Also level 2. That was better. Damn. Not our best accuracy, and unfortunately I couldn't spot the level 4. Yeah, that was unfortunate. But we dropped this one, which is a level 2. Hold on a second, that is also a level 3. They keep coming. Here we have this one, 46.56. This one is a level 4 as well. Nice hit. It was a level 4, but not max estimate. Look, 60.22. The max estimate is probably in the water already. Damn, they keep coming. There are so many capybaras right here. That's crazy. They went to hide. Look, level 2 as well. That one is gonna die. Oof, I hear more, look. Level 2. We also hear it, but our accuracy on these shots hasn't been the best. We managed to kill this level 3, 54.2. Also this one, which is just a level 2. However, the one that matters is currently inside the water. So we'll have to wait right here, and hopefully she'll resurface very soon. And there she is. Fortunately we only had to wait a couple minutes. That is a really big group. I understand why they don't wanna swim towards the shore because, well, their brother is dead, floating right there. So that is a very good reason to be scared. But we can still go for a brain shot on this level 4. It is promising. Let's go for a brain shot. I don't wanna push it, so we have to be very, very careful. Look. And we missed. No! That was our chance to make a good shot and we wasted it, guys. Damn. This one is just a level 2. The level 4 is now gonna start floating towards us. Please do not make diamond. Don't be diamond. I don't wanna watch a diamond capybara. But we have to accept there's a chance she'll be diamond. Let's see. 61.39. She was tiny, fortunately. Yep. She was way smaller than the other max estimate, so that is lucky. Damn, guys, we really have to practice those brain shots. Although I will say, with the size of their brains, it is far from being a safe shot. Guys, very, very interesting track right here. Look at the weight. 1.38 to 1.5 kilos. I'm pretty sure this is a max estimate Western Mountain Quarry. Max estimate Quarry, which means he has a chance to be level 5. These guys seem to be by far one of the rarest species here in Peru, but the advantage is that they actually have a drink time. They normally drink from 1700 to 2000. However, unfortunately I found this track far from a lake because we ended up spooking it before. Never managed to spot it, but luckily we came across the track. So now it is a matter of finding it, which is gonna be very complicated because of how dense this jungle is, and of course because there's no sunlight anymore. We'll have to find this quarry in the dark. That is an option, but luckily we have an alternative, which is simply to go back to the outpost, reset the time back to the quarry drink time, and go back to a pond where I really think this quarry was drinking. It was right on this pond. Yeah guys, honestly I think that is a very good option because I'm having a really hard time finding the next track of this quarry. So we're gonna go back to the outpost. Right here, it is actually quite far from the pond, but still, it shouldn't take us long to go back to the pond and finally spot this quarry. We are back on the pond, and there's a drink zone down here. Quarry drink zone, yeah. Level 2, level 3, 2 males. I think there's a third one, but I'm not sure this is the same zone. There are more over there, okay. Level 2, level 2, level 3, level 3, level 3, level 4 as well. There is a big one. Maybe the max estimate we saw, guys. But there are a couple more in the water that we cannot spot from here. So yeah, there's a chance that is actually a max estimate because the weight only says 1 kilogram, could be 1.38 to 1.5. Ooh, level 5! Damn! Was it the one that was inside the water? I don't know because that level 5 wasn't there. Safe to say that's probably the max estimate we're chasing. Because there was also a level 4 right there, but that is a male. No way, guys. Level 5 Western Mountain Quarry, and it is a female. I know the males can also make it, but it is very interesting that also the females can be level 5. The question is it gonna be diamond? It is roughly 100 meters out, so we're gonna use the Joner 17 right here. Look. Good hit. Gonna try to drop the level 4 as well. We missed. We missed. And well, it is gonna go away, but it doesn't matter because we managed to drop the level 5. I can't believe it. The first potential diamond of the video. Is it gonna be diamond though? I don't know. Look at it. These guys are, in my opinion, the most difficult species to hunt here on Peru. So if it ends up making it, we could say it is maybe the rarest diamond here on Peru. That would be very, very nice. Let's see a score. 1.45, she made it. Yes. 1.45 kilos of weight, 1.45 score, barely diamond. As you can see, the diamond score is 1.45 on the dot. So it was actually barely diamond, I can't believe it. Another diamond. I think this is the 5th diamond we have gotten so far. No, it is actually the 6th diamond we have gotten so far, because during the last stream we also managed to get a diamond taruka, which I'm gonna show you in a moment, because that was a very nice kill as well. Hold up, those are whitetail. That is a level 3 taruka, damn! Level 3 taruka. Alright. Well, that is something right there, guys. That is a diamond potential. He looks huge. And the wind is perfect. So we're gonna have the chance to approach it and drop it using the new reverse crossbow. Or what is it called? Crossbow pistol. No way, I can't believe it. 108 to estimate. We know the diamond score is 101. He is very, very promising. Bro. Okay, so the taruka drink time is over. He may still be there though. It is still there, that's perfect. 59 meters out. We are not gonna take the shot until we're like 40 meters away, guys. That is 47 meters away. 46, 45. Oof. We are very, very close. So let's go for it. He didn't reload. Okay. Oof. It was good. He's going down, it was a barrel. And that was our first level 3 Taruka ever, guys. So time to see a score. Will it make it? It is a 102.98, he made it. No way, guys. Diamond Taruka, brown fur type, 70.78 kilos. What a beautiful trophy. Nice double long right there at exactly 40 meters. With a new crossbow.